Good morning. Today is day 11 of my Ladakh ride. This is the morning scene from the guest house. I reached Leh yesterday night, and today morning I'm planning to start from Leh and go towards Kargil. As usual, I started early in the morning around 7 o'clock. Leh city is just waking up, hardly anybody on the road. I was in search of a restaurant to have some breakfast. Luckily, I got one small joint before exiting Leh town. It took some time for them to prepare some aloo parathe. I had it, and by around 8 o'clock I started from there. The Leh Kargil road is very good, and it's a major highway now. But I'm taking a slight detour. After Lamayuru, I am planning to take a slightly longer route. The normal highway is around 220 kilometers, whereas the route which I am planning to take is about 250 odd kilometers. So that is going through Aryan Valley, which is basically you will reach Batalik. From Batalik, you will go to Kargil, and many stretches of that road is under construction. So hopefully before evening I should reach Kargil. That's the plan as of now. Let's see how we progress. Since I started from Leh in the morning, again here also hardly any traffic. I could just comfortably cruise at around 60 to 70 kilometers per hour, a relaxed ride. In between I took a couple of breaks also. This is a nice view from the top while going down towards the river. I stopped there for a few minutes to take a picture and shoot this scene from the top. time for another break. So I stopped here for some hot tea, and they were making hot samosa. I had a few and started from there. After crossing 100 kilometers, I reached Khalsi. This is a point from where we have to take a right deviation. The left road will continue as the main highway towards Kargil. So the right deviation is what we have to take it from there, this point, to catch the Batalik section, Batalik road. So there is a memorial stupa there. So you have to just look for that and take the right direction. You could feel that the road is just getting completed. The initial few kilometers, the blacktop has come. Again, after 4 or 5 kilometers, you will get into under construction stretches. So it was kind of almost getting completed, unlike Sanskar stretch. Only the blacktop work is pending, it seems. So this situation continued for quite some time. So naturally your speed will come down, and in between I was taking short breaks also.
One more road left after Khalsi on the Batalik road.
So once you crossing Damkar and all, you will start seeing lot of apricot here also. This area is also famous for apricot.
Apricot, full of apricot. हाँ मैं आज
And around 60 kilometers from Khalsa, you will reach Skubuchan. That's also another village in this stretch. So all across you can see this road work is happening. or it looks like a Buddhist temple kind of a thing, and some construction is happening on the side. So the main gate was closed. I couldn't go inside to have a look. So for quite some time, again the road is running parallel to the river. In between you cross bridges, and it's a nice valley. The Aryan valley is a bit secluded from the typical Leh circuit, so to that extent you don't find so many tourists here. And interestingly, I could see a few cyclists. By their look, seems to be typical European cyclist. Many Europeans do Ladakh circuit by cycle. It's a nice 3-in-1 view, the river, the road and the mountain. So you'll enjoy the ride here without much traffic. You could enjoy the scenery all along. So after riding around 1 hour from Skubuchan, you will reach another place called Hanutang. There is a small cafe. Interesting to see that South Indian cafe there. I think it's run by the army people. I think people from Madras regiment. So they put a nice Tamil name for that, Thambi Cafe. I had a tea from there. Then they said the Hanu, there is some heritage museum and all around 4 to 5 kilometers in a different direction. So I thought of checking it out because by time is only around 1 o'clock now. So I thought of going that 5 kilometers and checking the heritage museum and all. And that road was further isolated, hardly any traffic. I could not see any vehicle there. After about 10-12 minutes, I reached the Thanu village. So I reached there and it was some school break time. I could see a lot of school kids there. But they said that heritage museum is locked and the person in charge is gone to some other town. And someone suggested that nearby there is a hospital. You can check there whether you can get the key for the museum. So I tried my luck. Hospital was nearby. I went there and enquired, but that was of no luck. So again, I started back from there, and after riding about another half an hour, I again stopped for some tea. From now, it's a slight climb towards Batalik. So again, very scenic route and very isolated and peaceful road. Nobody around. You will be your own for quite some time. And today's ride, this is the most amazing stretch, I can say. And after steady climbing, I reached that army post in Batalik. I was just inquiring them, is there any small dhaba or tea shops nearby? They said nothing in the near vicinity.
कारगिल वाला, ये वाला, आगे कुछ चाय का दुकान होगा, चाय मिलेगा, दुकान कुछ है आगे, ठीक है। इधर इधर मिलता है, तो इधर ही जाना पड़ेगा, ठीक।
You have to go further in Kargil route, so it's quite far from here. So the next dhaba. So after saying goodbye to the army people, I started again from there. For some more time, it's a climb. Then you will hit a kind of flat road for some time.
भाई साहब, ये कारगिल के रास्ते में बीच में कुछ गांव आता है, सिल्मो, चाय कुछ मिलेगा?
Meanwhile, I checked a couple of locals I met on the way about the route and possibility of getting some tea. They are also suggesting further ahead you will get some, but I'm not sure. Let's see. So this is a major climb again. Then you will cross Lalung. This is the village you can see on the other side of this main road is Lalung village. It's a pretty big village. I could see a lot of houses on the other side. So Lalung village and their agricultural land. Nice view from this main road. Then from here we'll be climbing towards one pass in this route. This is called Hambuting. It's about 13,380 feet altitude. So one of the lesser known passes in this Ladakh region. So again I spent few minutes there taking few photos there. From there it's all the way down towards Kargil. I think around 40 odd kilometers to reach Kargil from this pass. So after climbing down for about 10 kilometers, finally I could find a dhaba. The weather was getting little cold. I had some 2 cups of tea, hot tea from there, and took a small break of 15 minutes. Again started my final push towards Kargil. Roads are very good and wider compared to the Batalik sector. So it was all the way down towards Kargil. It was winding mountain roads and I could enjoy my ride. So at this point, I think I'm joining the main Kargil highway which come from Leh.
कारगिल के लिए यही रास्ता है, ये रास्ता है. थैंक यू. हाँ, अच्छा ये कारगिल टाउन जाएगा ना. ठीक ठीक है.
So from here onwards on the main highway. So the last stretch of about 7 or 8 kilometers. Then I entered Kargil city. I had looked for some accommodation option and I could find something online.
नीचे.
I called the guest house guys and they said room was available. So I reached there. By the time I reached, I couldn't find anyone there. So I just went upstairs. Seems to be the family staying there.
जी.
And finally got the key from them. It was a nice place. Heart of the city, but slightly inside, so not much of city noise. So for some 1,000 rupees, I got the room. So after getting freshened up, I came down and had a nice relaxed evening walk. Since it is Kargil and the culture is entirely different, I think 99% of Muslim population. Unlike Leh and the Buddhist area, so hardly any water holes here. So no luck for an evening beer today. I had some good kebabs and all. They were cooking nice chicken and beef kebabs. And again wandered through those market area for some time and came back to the room and slept early. Tomorrow's plan is to go to Sonamarg from here. In between, we'll stop and visit Dras and the War Memorial and all. So that's it for the 11th day. Let us see you on the next episode with Sonamarg details.